Want to achieve your goals in 2025? Here are 3 steps to follow, and I promise you, you will be closer to your goals. Happy New Year, my friend. You've made it. We made it to another year. I'm so happy for you. I pray that you've had the best Christmas ever, one that was filled with fuzzy moments and family and friends and all that. But now we've passed and we've stepped over the threshold of 2025, and we got things to do. We got places to go and goals to accomplish. So are you one of those people who write your goals down, your resolutions down, and maybe 6 weeks in, 8 weeks in, maybe 3 months, you're like a little bit off track or just dropped it, gave up completely? Well, this video is for you, so stay tuned, because I believe that these 3 steps, we're going to make it simple. Let's not complicate these things. Follow these 3 steps, and I believe you will accomplish your goal. I want you to please comment below, like maybe not today, maybe later on, come back and view this video and tell me what you've accomplished, because I believe in actions and I believe in results. Now, here are the 3 things that I've done that's helped me accomplish goals. So let me start here. My name is Paulette, and I have dubbed myself Paulette, the Action Expert. Nobody gave me that name. I call myself that. So here's why. I'll give you the backstory, the scoop. So I am this, I take action. I just do. I'm a doer. Naturally, I'm a doer. But, right, we all got a good side, our bad side, our strengths and our weaknesses. So my strength is doing things, taking action. I've had the ability to do, if there's something to do, and I believe it's right to do it, it's in my heart. God has given, even before God has given me, before I gave my life to the Lord, I will just do stuff. If I want to do it, I'm going to go get her. I'm a Capricorn, right? So that's what I do. So the weak part of that is sometimes I just always float away, and I'm not structured and not as prepared as I want to be. So the reason I dubbed that name is because God has allowed me to connect with people who've helped me not hold me back. But when I float up, they'll bring me down a little bit and go, Paulette, let's press the brakes, gently press the brakes, and think about this, and that. And I want you to, have you thought about the end result? Have you thought it through completely, right? In my mind, I have thought it through completely, but I thank God that He's given me people that were yin to my yang, lifelong friendships, mentors, teachers who have literally allowed me to be this actionable person, to continue my intentional action personality, but with structure, right? Isn't that pretty cool? So I can be right brain, left brain, and still live and get things accomplished. What are the 3 things that has helped me accomplish my goals in 2024? First things first, I would say make your goal very targeted, very targeted. I'm trying to get to the camera there. So you think about the Target sign, right? And I don't mean Target as in the store, not Target, but when you're shooting a bow and arrow, there is a target sign, and it's normally circle and around, and you can hit different areas on the bullseye. I think that's what it's called, actually. You can hit the outer circle, maybe the halfway in, and then a medium circle. But if you get right to that bullseye, you're excited, and you are on a high score. You're in a high score, right? So number 1 is bullseye, target your goal. Paula, what do you mean by that? One example is, let's say you want to go back to school. For what? Where? When do you want to start? Where is the money? Let's say you want to lose weight. I want to lose weight this year. How much? When do you want to start? When do you want to accomplish this weight loss, right? So those are big goals. I want to save money. You want to save money? How much do you want to save? What is it for? Do you have the bank account? Have you opened a savings? Have you opened within your main checking account or whatever, wherever you're going to put it? Have you designated an account just for savings? And what is it for? Are you going to touch it? Have you found a way to maybe hide it from yourself if you're one of those instant gratification, instant spenders? So let's not just be on the outer circle of our bullseye, right? Number one is target your goal. Be very specific. I would like, this is an example, I would like to go back to school to become a social worker. I would like to start school in the summer of 2025 or in the spring semester of 2025. So target your goal so that you know, and even put a why to your goal. This is why. That why will keep you going. So number one, target your goal. You're not out here, I'm going back to school. Everybody wants to go back to school. Everybody wants to get some type of certification. But you're going back to school on this day, at this time, because you're going to know when your first class starts at this school, and you're already sending in applications. If you haven't, you're starting tomorrow, right? You're starting tomorrow. So target that goal. If you want to lose weight, how much do you want to lose? I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to lose 5 pounds, 7 pounds, whatever it is. I want you to be so specific with how much you want to lose. How much money do you want to save? $100? $10,000? $100,000? You alone know. You know, according to your income. We're not doing pie in the sky, by and by, dreamy la la, floating away butterflies. No, we are being really specific, dreaming a little bit. But of course, these are goals. These are things you want to do. And you have to quantify your goals. Quantify them. Be realistic. And go ahead by targeting them. Needless to say, you want to write them down, right? We're writing down these goals that we're targeting, right? Does this help you? All right, I hope so. Number 2, you want to set a timeline. Give each goal a target and give each goal a timeline. What does that mean? I want to lose 10 pounds by July 4th of this year. By May 15th, pick a time, pick a month, pick a date. It's only up to you. It's your body. These are your goals. You go for it. Now, in the event of those who are doing family goals, then you sit with your family, and you discuss, when do you want to do this specific thing? Sitting with husbands and wives and boyfriends, girlfriends, children, and you set your goals and give that goal a timeline. We're going to go on vacation by August 30th this year. We're going to save money for our Christmas holiday, whatever, by August 30th. Give it a timeline. That's number 2. Number 3, commit your plans and your goals to the Lord. Now it says, and I say that because this is like one of the most important thing to me. And this has allowed me to accomplish so many goals, because there was a time when I didn't. I don't care about what the Lord think about my goals. If I had an idea to do it, I was going to do it. That's my personality. So I am a go-getter, and I'm learning because I'm not into I'm not into the whole following our signs and all that. But lately I've been watching these things. I came across my TikTok and my Instagram feed. You know, I was born in this month, so I'm getting a lot of things about Capricorn. And I'm like, wow, bullseye, on point. That's me all day, most of it. But I am a go-getter. That's how we are. So I was born under that star, I guess, under that sign. But we are go-getters. So I could understand why taking action might be a little bit easier for me than it is for you. That's okay. Taking actions, intentional actions, can be a habit that you too can learn. Like there are some things that come very natural for you that is not natural for me. So either I'm totally failing in those areas, or I am making it a goal. I am working at getting better in that area, like 1% better every day. So I am setting a goal to do this. So back on point here. Number 3, commit your plans to the Lord. It says in Proverbs 16:3, commit your work to the Lord, and commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. Like I said, there was a time when I didn't care about what God think about my plan, but I promise you, when I started committing to Him, it became a whole lot better. So number 3, simply commit your plans to the Lord. Lord, I would like to go back to school to be a social worker, to be a doctor, whatever it is you want to be, a veterinarian, a chef, an influencer, because these days they have probably certification in school for everything. So whatever it is, pray about it, write it down, commit it to the Lord, and He will establish that. I promise you, when you commit that to the Lord without fail, because that's His command, not mine, not a suggestion. This is what God is asking you to do. I promise you, you would be amazed, like abundantly amazed at what God will do with the plans that you give to Him. Even though many of us, not many of us, all of us came from heaven with desires and personalities and traits, God-given gifts, traits, personalities. They won't leave us. They will, don't let people try to change your children. Don't let school try to change your children. You don't try to change your children. Don't let people try to change you, because God made us a certain way to accomplish what? His purpose in the earth. Like me, so many people tried to change me, probably from growing up, because I was loud. I was a mover. I was a shaker. I used to walk up, they say. That same thing that they call walking up, she likes to show off, was the very career, the very thing God had given for me to do on earth. And that thing, which was dance and theater, is what put me on stage with household names, that took me around the world, that got me to financial freedom. That very thing that as a child was looked upon as negative. Why don't she sit down? Why Paulette always doing this? Why? That very thing was my purpose. Like the personality. I don't try to wake up loud and boisterous. I just am. And it took me a while to accept that, but I thank God that I am. So commit your ways to the Lord. Commit your life to the Lord. So to recap really quick, number 1, target your goal. Bullseye. I want to do this, not I want to lose weight. I want to lose X amount of pound. Give it a timeline. I want to lose X amount of pound by this date. Not this month, this date. And thirdly, last but not least, commit those plans, those goals to the Lord. Now, if at all this information has helped you, I want you to please subscribe, please like, share. Maybe you're already on point and you don't need this stuff. Like, you're way ahead of all of us. And you're like, I got this. I'm on track, Paulette. And these things I do. So maybe there's somebody that you know that need this information. So would you do me a favor and share it? And I thank you in advance. And when you have accomplished or achieved your goals, I want you to come back, drop a line in my comment section and let me know what it is you've achieved. Even now, if you feel comfortable commenting, what is it? Just one? Because I know sometimes some of us have just one major goal, like one big goal, and then we put the bite-sized goal throughout the year of what we want to accomplish. Maybe you want to open a business and that's your one goal for 2025, but then below that you have bite-sized goals that you want to accomplish. But if you're comfortable, then some of us have 100. Like, yeah, that's a lot, guys. Just saying. That's a lot. Just bring it in. Try to find like 3 to 5 main goals that you want to accomplish within the year. So whether it's 1 or 100, I'm not judging. I ain't judging you. I'm saying, are you comfortable sharing just one with me? I'll be praying over it. I have friends who pray. We would love to pray with you. We'd like to pray over your goals. And thank you for stopping by, my friend. I appreciate you. I promise I appreciate you so much. I hope this has helped you. These 3 steps, practical, quantifiable steps, will help you accomplish your goals in 2025. Thank you for stopping by. Bye, my friend. And again, Happy New Year.